If you're an ADHD woman who's capable, reliable, and used to getting things done, but sometimes you find yourself completely stuck on a new or important task, this video is for you. And when I say freeze, I don't mean freezing during a presentation or on the spot. For this video, I mean that moment when a new project lands on your plate. You care, you want to do it well, and yet you can't seem to start. Instead, you stay busy, you research, you plan, you wait for the right mood, or even distract with completely unrelated stuff. And quietly, a voice inside starts whispering, "This shouldn't be this hard." By the end of this video, you'll understand why this pattern makes sense and how to stop letting urgency be the only way you access focus. So you don't look frozen, you look functional. So no one, especially you, calls this exactly what it is. For many professional ADHD women, freeze doesn't look like doing nothing. It looks like disconnecting from the task emotionally. The moment a task feels new in a scary way, ambiguous, evaluative, or uninteresting, your nervous system reads it as a threat. Not because you're fragile, but because not doing it good enough or getting judged feels scary. And from there, one of two things happens. Some women move into shutdown, low energy, disconnect, and/or forgetting the task is even there. Others move more into fight or flight, where they're over-researching, over-planning, staying busy with everything else except the task that matters. Both are nervous system responses, ways your body is trying to help you, not character flaws. And if this resonates, nothing has gone wrong with you. It's just your brain, your body are trying to protect you. And to understand why this turns into a spiral, not just a one-off moment, we need to talk about perfectionism and fear. Most ADHD women think perfectionism is what's holding them back. Or maybe you don't even realize that that's a piece of it. But that's not actually what's going on. The truth is, perfectionism is often a protective strategy, a mask. When a task involves evaluation, like goal setting, performance reviews, or anything that will be seen by a boss or others, the fear isn't doing it. The fear is, what if this shows I'm not enough anymore? So part of you says, let's wait until we can do this right. I see this often with clients who need to set goals for the year. They want to do a good job. They want approval, or maybe not even approval, but to be seen as capable and reliable, someone that can be trusted. They want to reflect accurately. And that pressure makes starting feel almost impossible. So when clients realize this isn't self-sabotage, but self-protection, there's often immediate relief. But here's where the spiral can really tighten. Many ADHD women say, I work best under pressure. That's not the full story. ADHD brains don't access motivation through importance alone. They access it through interest, things like urgency, pressure, right? Novelty or connection. And as deadlines approach, clients suddenly focus intensely, work evenings or weekends, and get it done, often very well. That's because with an ADHD brain, urgency creates interest. Interest creates access. But relying on urgency comes at a cost, and that's what keeps this spiral going. The task gets done, so then what's the problem? Well, the problem isn't performance. You were able to do it. It's the cost, and that cost is self-trust. Afterward, many women feel ashamed that they couldn't start sooner, exhausted from the push, relieved but emotionally spent. And quietly they tell themselves, I guess this is just how I work. But over time, this pattern makes capable women fear that they're losing their edge. You're not becoming unreliable. You're using a strategy that once worked and now costs too much. So the real question becomes, is there another way? The answer is not trying harder. What helps is working with your system, not against it. That usually means acknowledging the protective parts inside of you instead of overriding them, lowering the emotional stakes of a task, creating interest before you wait for urgency to hit, adding accountability and nervous system regulation early. So as you may be gathering, sometimes the first step isn't doing the task. It's helping your system feel safe enough to approach it. This is learnable, and it doesn't require becoming someone else, which brings us to the most important takeaway. If you freeze around important work, it doesn't mean you're broken, lazy, or failing. It means your ADHD brain and nervous system learned how to succeed in a world that asked a lot of you. And now that strategy needs updating. This is not a moral issue. It's a systems issue. And when you understand that, everything changes. Because once we get that it's not that we're bad, but rather this is just needing to learn a different way, we start to loosen up that shame so it doesn't weigh us down. If this video resonated, you're not alone. And there is another way forward. So check out my video, How I Get Stuff Done with ADHD, and how you can too, to learn how to work with your ADHD brain to get stuff done without always relying on procrastination. The link is in the description, and the video should pop up any moment. Thank you so much for listening, and be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my small channel so that we can get this out to more and more ADHD women like us. Thanks for being here. Take good care.